when she grounded it.
When the jewels got put on and the antennas, because that made the butterfly look more beautiful.
When we got to glue the tiles onto the newspaper to make it yellow for the giraffe.
She gave us a chance to draw like what we thought it was going to be, so we all had something like incorporated in it.
My favorite thing of working with Miss Libbi was when we smashed the glass with a hammer.
Using the shells to mosaic the tree. It was also fun to work with like a famous artist around all of Lima. It was like fun and cool that she chose us to work with.
It's been great to show the kids a different type of art form, and they're asking a lot of great questions, and they're very inquisitive, so I'm having a great time doing it.
Something funny when we made our mosaic is there was a dead crab in the shell.
We had to listen to the teacher and listen very carefully, or we wouldn't know what to do.
We had to sort the lids out. We stopped putting those black caps on the light. We really like making the body, but some of us really wanted to make the wings.
My favorite part is when we put the little tiny frog in the tree. We put hitting things in the sun like keys,
Bottle cap, my lizard.
Some things you need to look for is the toy snake and little diamonds.
How did we recycle in our mosaic? We each had a little box that we could bring our own things in that we probably wouldn't use, that were just garbage that we would probably just throw away. And like garbage, but instead of throwing it away, we used it in mosaic.
We recycled a lot by using different cans, fresh cans, and we nailed them into the mosaic so it would stay there.
Something that was tricky was like to put the pieces in the right places on the mosaic.
We just didn't have enough room for all of the tiles, so if you like got a big one and you went to glue it down, you'd have to take it off and get another one and re-glue it. And just all the glue made it really hard.
A problem I had when I was making a mosaic was the glue got all over my hands. Miss Libbi ran out of some glue when we were putting the pieces on.
When she made us find parts, that was a little hard because the shapes weren't that shape, so we just had to find a good shape that the piece of glass could fit there, and she would glue it.
On the crowding part, some kids didn't understand how to put it on. Like they would paint it, like they would put the grout over every single thing, and Miss Libbi had to like water it all off.
A problem I had making my mosaic is on some of the round pieces of the planets, the tiles would slip off.
The advice that I'd have for someone who's gonna make a mosaic would be that try not to cut yourself when you're gonna grab a piece of glass.
My advice would be to just wear gloves because we actually did have some people who got their hands cut.
Be careful cutting glass.
If you were to make a mosaic, I'd get really strong glue and get creative things that would go with your idea that you want to make your mosaic with.
Something I learned from working with Miss Libbi was if you take your time and do your best to get what you want.
You should recycle and help the earth.
I learned that if you try your hardest, you can make really pretty things with art.